Hey y'all, good morning. It's early. Today is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, May 20th. It is 6:53 a.m. And the download I got this morning was walk in faith and not fear. That was the message to me too, right? So I'm sharing it with y'all. But there's a lot of illusion, all right, being created. It could be our own thinking. You know what I mean? It can be our own thinking. You understand? We have to realize that that God is the ultimate source, and anything else is bullshit. For sure, right? And then, in the download, I seen the image. I think it was Peter walking across when Jesus was walking on the water, and Peter said, "If it's you, if that's you, command me to walk towards you on the water." He said, "Come," right? So when he got out there on the water, he started walking towards him, and then he started seeing the storm and the water, around him, and he started fearing, and that's when he started to sink. And Jesus said to him, "Why did you doubt? Why did you focus on the storm? Stop focusing on the storm. Keep your eye on me." Right? Keep your eye on me. Trust. If I tell you you can do something, you can do something. Come on now. That was somebody. Right? Take your eye off the storm. Take your eye off the distractions, the things that are... Listen, life is going to be lifing. But if I'm telling you to do something and I'm giving you the authority, the hermit, John the Baptist, if I'm giving you the authority, some of y'all in hermit mode. You're in a transition period, number 9. Your 9th house, right? Yes. Following your faith, sacrificing, right? And it ain't just about sacrificing like you got to give it up. No, this is an energy of faith, trust, belief. It's more than that, but I feel like I'm not supposed to get into it. 2, 3, 4, thinking spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Because either, however you see it, changing your life, transforming, changing the way you do things, but you got to believe in something, right? Something's got to make you believe that it's worth doing, right? That it's going to work, right? Ooh, that's that blind faith, right? And it's like, what we got here? King of Feathers. The Judgment of Solomon. Then the king goes, wait a minute, no, I cannot see that. Then the king gives his ruling. Give the living baby to the first woman. Do not kill him. She is his mother. Ooh, this is about stolen, something was taken from this mother, right? This is her child. That was taken by another woman that claims that was her baby. Her baby really passed. Her baby passed away. So she tried to take another woman's child. And they went to the king. And I believe the king said, cut the baby in half. And the real mother said, no, let her have him. And that's how he knew who the real mother was, because she cared more for the child than she did about this bitch trying to, fuck with her. Was willing to sacrifice her fucking child. And, just to keep a fucking lie, right? Because she was jealous, because she was envious, because she was grieving the loss of her own child. She tried to take another person's child. Ooh-wee. 14 could be significant. We got the 9 of Feathers in the reverse. That's the 9 of Wands. Somebody's in some kind of despair. Peter denies Jesus. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Somebody denied Jesus. Somebody denied Source. Somebody denied something, right? And they're ashamed of that shit. They're ashamed of that shit. Let's see what it says. It says, then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken. Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. Matthew 26. It's in the reverse. So somebody is in deep regret, right, for, some actions that they took, right, when it came down to, saying that you are associated with this person. You kept saying, nah, I don't know that person. You kept saying, nah, I don't fuck with that person. You kept lying, right? But then you would go around this person in fucking secret. Look at that shit. You would go around this person in secret, but out in public, right? When nobody was around. Or when you went back into your community. Thank you, Spirit. You act like you didn't know this person. Didn't we see you over there with Jesus? Didn't we see you out eating with Collective? Didn't we see you at the store with Collective? Didn't we see you with Collective? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't fuck with Collective like that. Come on, Spirit, the high priest. Who? Aaron, brother of Moses. Who? The high priest. 5. Yeah, this 9, somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. 9 is about transformation. Yeah, somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah. Somebody, I don't know. No. Somebody's name could be Aaron. Somebody's name could be Peter. Okay. Somebody's name could be Solomon. We got 14 here. 4 1 is 5. 5 5 on each side of this 9. Judgment, both on the physical level and the spiritual level. We got the Knight of Candles in reverse. What is this? Joshua, leader of faith. What's it say? Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. But it came out in the reverse. Alright, we're going to take them all up right. But somebody's still in despair. It don't matter. Somebody's still in despair. And with that even being turned up right, that also gives me the energy of somebody, let me hold off on that thought. Do something fearlessly. High priest. Very intuitive, right? A very close connection with God, with the universe, with dark and the light. Let's say it like that. Because let's just say it like that. Knight of Candles, a leader. And then we got Knight of Grains. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's Jacob. Somebody's name could be Jacob. Works for Laban. So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel. Damn, why I ain't got enough light right here? Oh my God, oh Lord Jesus, I'm going to read this. But they seem like only a few days to him, okay, because of his love for her. Knight of Grains. So somebody could be, somebody could want to come towards you, collective. Okay? This is somebody that has been or will be like really being patient. I feel like it's like the Knight of Candles, like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles kind of energy, right? Like, I don't know, it's like somebody want to run it real fast and shit. But this is somebody that's been waiting. Oh, look at that, 12-12. I didn't even realize that they were both 12s. Yeah, look at that. Somebody's been watching and waiting, man, to get close to you. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's been putting in a lot of work, and they don't mind working. They don't mind working. They don't mind. They've been just working and watching you. As long as it takes, working and watching you. I'm like, working and watching you. Somebody could literally be watching you, like on a video, like on your social media. Yeah. Who is this Jacob? Who is this Jacob? Right? That's trying to get up their courage and their strength. Right? They're being guided to. This is somebody that can be very intuitive. Right? They could be a high priest. This could be a brother of someone. This could be someone's brother. Okay? Because Aaron is brother of Moses. So you could be the brother or the sibling of someone that's like a priest or a pastor or something like that. Okay? Okay, just take the high resonance. That's just something I'm getting. Alright. What's going on here? But I feel like somebody is really like they have their mind set on what they want and who they want, right? And they're very patient because they trust in God, right? Yeah. This is somebody this could be a high priest. This could be somebody that's very close to God, somebody very intuitive. Like, listen, high priestess come out here, we gotta know something. We gotta know something, right? What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Justice. Ooh-wee. Justice. Yeah, so there's some kind of lines that were crossed with this 11 here, with this justice, the 10 commandments. There was some kind of line crossed here, and somebody knows that, right? Somebody's in regret about that, and this could be surrounding a child. All right, somebody could have taken a child from someone. 7 of Candles, Goliath, David and Goliath. Look at that shit. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Somebody broke some kind of commandment. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet. Coveting, somebody wanted what somebody else had. Whether it was they were grieving or not. You know, somebody should have trusted that God would have prepared and made another fruit for them, you know what I mean? But instead, they took somebody else's, they caused somebody else pain and hardships, right? And denial. Yeah. Somebody know they went against the commandments, right? Some principles. They know that, and they yeah. And they also could have denied you, denied who you were, denied what they did, right? But mainly this is like denying that they associate with you. That's the thing, right? They denied that they even associate with you. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. The bleeding woman. If I could just touch the hem of his garment. Jesus. She said to herself, if I only touch his cloak, I will be healed. And that's her faith. That's her faith. She believed that, and so it is. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing that I got about the illusions, right? It's like when you know God, when you know what he says, right? You need to know that you have the power to create these things in your life, right? But because we're down here in this dense matrix and all we know is what we know, what we can see, will tell us that's not possible, that we need somebody else's help, right? We need something from here. No, we don't. We have it within. And it's because of our faith in him, because in him all things are possible, right? Why you keep looking at the storm? You keep telling yourself it ain't gonna work, then it ain't gonna fucking work. You know? You keep saying it, you keep speaking it, you keep imagining it not working. That's why it's not working. That's good. If you believe and if you know that all things are possible through him, see, you don't get it because you don't ask. Ooh. You don't seek it. You already feel like it's impossible. So why work for it? Why ask? And then when you ask, why believe it? Yeah, I'm going to say it, but I ain't really going to believe it. Why? Right? What's going on in spirit? The magician. Come on now. Moses, parting of the water. All you know, he believed. He believed it, and it happened. And he willed it. Right? God's will. All right, God, I believe you. Here you go. But do you really believe me? And the surrender, the shield, the whatever it was that fell, the veil that fell. The veil that fell when you realize, yo, get out of my way. Yeah, man. Oh, spirit, get out of my way. Come on, spirit, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Ooh-wee, get out of my way. That's right, get out of my way. You're a liar. You're a liar. Yep. What's going on here, spirit? Y'all seen that shit? I shit you not. That's who's fucking with you. That's who it is. Listen, Ace of Candles. That's the fucking truth. That's who it is. That sucker that we just seen. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, keeping it real thick. What we got here? Ace of Candles. Moses and the burning... Man, listen. When I tell you something, you got to understand it's facts. I don't care what it looks like around you. If I tell you something, if I am who I say I am, come on now. Okay, let's see. That's what it says. Ooh, 1-1. Look. There go them double numbers again, y'all. 1-1. I am the universe. I am your source of life. You are an extension of me. You are my creation. So what I create has power because I am power. You hear me? Let's read that. When the Lord said, oh my God, when the Lord said that he had gone over to look, when the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, here I am. Exodus, lead my people out of bondage. Who am I, Father, to lead my people out of bondage? You're an extension of me. I am your creator. So you come from me, my mind, my thought, my hand. So whatever I give you is fact. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Feathers, King Saul's tragic downfall. That's another fire. That's another change that's happening somewhere. I can't see shit. Let me see something. Hang on. Let me get some more light up in here. Maybe it's me. Got it all dark and shit. What we got here? There we go. That's much better, right, y'all? The Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David. So somebody, tried to control through bullying, killing, destroying, destruction, right? Causing harm. Look at all those people. Yeah, so somebody could have caused a lot, and that's just to those people that didn't go along with what this person wanted. So this person, they cause a lot of pain. Somebody's kingdom is fallen. King Saul, somebody's name could be Saul. I heard Matthew, Eight of Pentacles, the craftsman. So Bezalel, oh my God, Oholiab, and every skilled person to whom the Lord has given skill and ability to know how to carry out all the work of constructing the sanctuary are to do the work just as the Lord has commanded. So you guys could be building something. I'm picking up some of you guys could be building homes, shipbuilders, craftsmen, all craftsmen, right? Are to do the work just as the Lord has commanded them. And every skilled person whom the Lord has given skill and ability to know how to carry out all the work of constructing the sanctuary are to do the work just as the Lord has commanded. So whatever God has called you to do, right? Whatever your skill is, whatever your craftsmanship is, right? That's your skill. That's your blessing from God. This is somebody, I'm telling you. Listen. The number 8 could be significant. The 8th. I'm telling you. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's stick to the message. Let's stick to the message because somebody watching you, collective. There's somebody that's watching. This is somebody that could do some kind of labor. Lord, how come I can't get it out my mouth? This could be somebody that does farm work, a carpenter, any kind of building, working with your hand, construction. Oh my God, how come I couldn't get that out? Construction, iron, whatever it is, that skilled labor. And farming is a skilled labor. Don't get that shit twisted. And somebody's watching you, collective. It could be a couple of people. Let's just put it like that. I can't help but to see it. 7 of grains, a chariot. Man, listen. Somebody watching you. Somebody's also trying to hold you back. Somebody's also trying to hold you back. This is Pharaoh chasing after God's folks, man. Chasing after us, man. Leave us alone. Pursuit. Yeah, that's him getting ready. Somebody's trying to hold. Somebody pretended that, or this could be somebody that acts like, right? Remember, they deny you. Ooh-wee. This could be somebody that acts like that they don't fuck with you, right? That they don't care about you leaving, right? And then we got parable of the sowing. I don't know what's up with the light. Still other seed fell on good soil. When it produced a crop, 160 and 30 times was what was sown. Listen, sow good seeds. I was going to say pay your tithes. Maybe I need to say that. Pay your tithes. Yeah, definitely. 7, yes. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm hearing that sold over 30, 60, 90 fold. I'm hearing that. So yeah, pay your tithes. I heard that before. You feeling me? Yeah, somebody trying to hold you back. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're focused on what you're doing. Don't let nobody distract you. Something's trying to come through here because the cards are splitting. So let's see what that is. The Empress nigga. Come on now. The mother. You know what I mean? Yes. Mary, mother of Jesus. Five of feathers. Look at that. Somebody came against you. Somebody could have came against their own mother. All right? Right? Be careful of the seeds that you sow, right? Make sure you're sowing good seeds. Make sure you're listen, the commandments, you know. You know what the Bible say about that. 1/10 of your earnings, right? Should go into the storehouse. And the storehouse is your source. So where are you getting your source? You know what I'm saying? That's where you should really be focused. Where are you being fed? Right? The knowledge. Page of feathers. Listen. Where are you being fed? And she thinking about that. You know, where do I get my, you know, the support around my beliefs, my faith, right? Where do I get those believers that believe as I believe, right? And trust in the Most High, God, right? The universe. You know, who are the leaders in my community that are going that way, right? That kind of stuff. And that's where you invest. That's where you sow seeds. That's where you help. That's where you support, right? We still doing the human experience, you know what I mean? So, you know, I don't think more highly of myself than I do, you know. I just give it all to God, you know. Whatever you say I can do, and if you call me to do something that I feel like's impossible, I'm gonna trust you, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't gonna make me do nothing to harm myself or anybody else, right? Come on, listen. You said I can beat him, spirit, then I trust you with my little stone. Because your faith, that little boy knew that giant was going against God. He knew that. And he understood and he fucking knew that God's power was bigger than him, even through his little body. He knew that. He trusted what God said to him. Oh no, you ain't gonna defeat fucking God. I'm gonna defeat you through God's power. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let's read the card. David and Goliath. Well, we already know who that is. David said to the Philistine, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defiled, nigga. Stop playing. And you out here, you still out here talking shit about God. You still out here, you know what I'm saying? You still out here acting a fool. Ain't nobody, look, I know you ain't nothing but a coward, a bully, trying to get people to believe that God isn't real. Don't focus on the storm, focus on God, and that shit will fall away. Tell them to get out your way. I feel like some of y'all really gonna, boom, you're gonna put it out there. God is greater than you are. And that's just gonna be a powerful, powerful force. You hear me? Oh, child, what we got here? The Queen of Candles. Look at you. Deborah, prophetess and leader. Now, Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, was leading Israel at the time. Hey, Deborah. Somebody name could be Deborah. David. Okay, take it how it resonates. You know, we got here Temperance, Martha, and Mary and Martha. Somebody feeling like you should be doing it like this and you should be doing it like that, and Jesus said, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's doing what is right. Preparing me for my burial. That's what I heard. everybody's walk and everybody's purpose with God isn't being busy, right? It's focusing on me. Keep your eyes on me, right? Because he don't need that outside stuff anyway. You know that he really didn't even eat. From what my understanding, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time he wasn't even eating. Because he didn't need it. Because everything, he was sustained from source. He was source. He came in human form, right? So that he could have a conversation with us. You know what I mean? Because the energy all regenerates. It just comes back on a different timeline. So this is the here and now. You may not be able to see him on the physical, but you're on your knees and you're praising him, right? Right? And then you got somebody around you that feels like it's better to be busy in the church than to sit by yourself and just pray. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. The full count. Listen. So you're isolated. The 4 cups. Somebody could have isolated you, made you feel isolated. Right? Yeah. For a very long time. For a very long time, you were bleeding. Hemorrhaging. Whether that was from your body or in your spirit and your emotions. Right? Jonah's anger. Now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you did feel like, it was better not to be here, you know what I mean, than to go through this shift, this change, this pruning, right? This awakening and seeing and being treated and, shit happens. It comes in a very painful way, I think. I feel like every awakening is painful because it's a detachment. It's like something's been cut out your life. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's painful, right? That invokes that painful energy, that painful emotion. What we got here? Knight of Feathers, Paul the Apostle. At once he began, somebody's name could be Paul. At once he began to preach in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. Somebody's name could be Paul. Somebody could be a pastor. Somebody could be a motivational speaker. All right? These days, everything's social media pretty much, but it still could be a few venues, right? Something changed about somebody when somebody was broken down, right? When somebody was ostracized. When somebody was rejected. Thank you, Spirit. The stone the builders rejected. They didn't want to build with you. What we got there? The 4 candles. The family. And it really did come out this way. This was the home. The community. The ark brought to Jerusalem. I need some better lighting. Really. Wearing a linen ephod, David was dancing before the Lord with all his might, while he and all Israel were bringing up the ark of the Lord with shouts and the sound of triumph. Celebration. I feel like some of you guys are going to be celebrating. I heard because you was right. That's all I know, because you was right. About something. And if it has anything to do with what you've been saying, that's what I'm hearing. 2 of Cups. The bond of David and Jonathan. You can be getting support from unlikely people that you could be getting support from people that are associated with people that don't like you. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright. That's what I'm gonna say. What we got here, 6 of Cups. Yeah, listen. Jesus and the children. When Jesus saw this, he was indignant. He said to them, let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. That's the 6 of Cups too. That's giving and receiving, right? So, yeah, I lost my train of thought when I read that. Darn it. Jane 4 of Pentacles. What was that? Somebody's name could be Jesus. Somebody's watching you. I can't help but to see that. Somebody's watching you. Somebody watches you from work. When they're at work, they watch you. You could do the same thing as them. They watch you. I can't help but to see that. Somebody watches the shit out of you. They see how you are. There's 7 of Cups, 7 of Chalices. Ooh, we being tempted. The temptation of Christ. I give you everything. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Get the fuck out of here. I rebuke that in the blood of Jesus. Some of you could be feeling tempted by material wealth, because in this day and age, that's all it really is. That's all people care about is money. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about nothing else. No morals, no values. They walk outside fucking naked. You know it. You know I'm telling the truth. People out here fucking naked every fucking day. Naked, and they call it fashion. Get out of here. You see this Babylonia? Naked nigga. I can't believe it sometimes when I'm like, oh my God. Like, what the fudge? What the fudge? Yeah, but get thee behind me, Satan. Get out my way, right? There ain't nothing you can offer me. Nothing you can offer me that my Father does not already fucking own. Do you hear me? Hello? Matter of fact, he owns what you have. What you say? And believe that this giant that's in your face or in your way, you can defeat them, collective. Alright? In those moments where you felt alone and by yourself and ostracized, God provided for you. He provided shade for you in the sun. He provided food for you when, where there was none. He provided water for you. Rest. You know what I mean? And you and him, y'all had a conversation, right? You told him how you felt. When you was mad, you was fucking mad. Right? He let you get it out. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah? He sure did. He let you get it out. And then he filled you with some truth, with some fact. Because now you look around you and you see, but damn, it really could be worse, right? And you really see how he took care of you. Come on now. What else, Spirit? The 6 of Grains. Baby, you gave all you had. You trusted him. Listen, you're a giver. You're a giver. Widow's generosity. Calling his disciples to him, Jesus said, truly I tell you, this poor widow has put more into the treasury than all of you. Because you gave you gave him your complete loyalty. Stop it. Your loyalty. This is come on, Spirit. This is that shit, right? That everybody's recognizing. It was your loyalty. It was your loyalty and your faith, nigga. When you were loyal to people, you were loyal, right? To a fault. And when you shifted that energy to God, your loyalty can't fucking be matched. And people know that shit. They know that shit because when you was fucking with them, it couldn't be matched. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. You gave me listen. I ain't got nothing else, you know? I ain't got nothing else. This is all I got is me. He said, and I'll accept that. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to take that. Child, the chariot. And Pharaoh don't want to let you go, but he ain't got no fucking choice. He can follow behind you if he want to. You already know how that is. Whoever it is, yes, sir. Listen, the moon, baby, the high priestess, and there she is. You already know. Whoever follows behind you in order to block you, stop you, or to interfere in you doing what it is you're here to do, that's their demise. That's where they're going to be met. And you know it. And you know it. Everything in divine timing. I love this reading. All right, I'm going to get y'all a spiritual AF. I had a feeling I was going to stick to the whole deck. I brought other cards, but I'm like, let's see. What is the message? Because you know what? We spiritualist AF over here. We spiritual as fuck over here. You hear me? Yes, sir. Holy shit. You are enough. I love it. Holy shit. You are enough. What would happen if you let yourself drop all the reasons you made up about why you're not good enough? The illusion, right? Get out the way. What if you tried it just for today? You can always go back to believing you're not enough tomorrow. Come on, Spirit. But you may find you like the way it feels to like yourself. Like really, really like yourself. Like kind of nice, right? Yeah, because you're enough, baby. You always have been. You always have been. And it's kind of a good thing that people rejected you, because when they rejected you accepted God. Come on, man. Anyway, that's the message. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all. Y'all stay up.